Can I get the sound, please, from Psaki yesterday? Here, cut 3. Listen to this. This is the only way you can answer some of these things. Listen to the way she's answering on, hang on. How come the people who are coming over from Afghanistan don't need a vaccine?
Right. But American citizens do.
And the people on the border don't.
Yeah.
Here she is.
Is somebody asking the foreign nationals who are walking into Del Rio, Texas, and setting up camps on this side of the border for proof of vaccination or a negative COVID test?
Well, first of all, I can readdress for you or re-talk you through what steps we take.
That is the policy for people who fly into the country. So if somebody walks into the country right across the river, does somebody ask them to see their vaccination card?
Well, let me explain to you again, Peter, how our process works.
Stupid.
As individuals come across the border, and they are both assessed for whether they have any symptoms. If they have symptoms, the intention is for them to be quarantined. That is our process. They're not intending to stay here for a lengthy period of time.
Stop.
I don't think.
Of course they are.
What do they come? They come over the river with their family and belongings because they're going to go to a movie.
Yeah.
Are they on vacation?
They walk 1,000 miles to go to a Cineplex here,
right?
In Del Rio.
No, there is. We don't have Taco Bell down in Mexico. You haven't had Mexican food till you've had Taco Bell. What the hell are they doing?
I believe that's true, but I don't think they think that.
What are they doing here? They're not all these people coming across the border, they're not intending on staying here long.
What? Just the rest of their lives?
What does that even mean?
And I've got news for you. If we're not talking about asymptomatic passing of COVID, we have a totally different society. So we're checking them for symptoms, right? Well, that's great and everything.
I doubt they're even doing that.
Yeah, first
they're
of all,
not doing
yeah,
that.
There's no way they're not doing that, right?
There's
they're obviously
no
not.
way.
They're not doing that.
And like the amount of time you're contagious for COVID is what, 4 days? So the idea, the issue with them staying here for a long time or planning a long visit, which we all know they are. Obviously, they're coming over here to move here, to live here. But like the idea that it matters that they're only staying for a few days, that could be their entire contagious arc of the virus.
Well, a lot of them have been in Chile and Brazil and Colombia,
Venezuela,
for 10 years in some cases, sold everything they have. They had homes, they had cars, they had jobs. They quit their jobs, they sold their home, they sold their cars, and they moved up here.
And do you know why?
A brief 2-day visit?
Yeah.
What are they doing?
And do you know why they did that? Because they were convinced
by this administration
that Biden would never send them home.
Right.
And now
That's
they did,
right.
and in a way, they didn't send them home.
No,
they
they
sent them
didn't.
to Haiti.
And they were like, I haven't been here in 10 years.
They don't even speak the language, some of them. So it is a complete catastrophe.
It is.
Oh, it's another just catastrophe. You send 15,000 people to Haiti. What are they going to do? What is Haiti going to do to support these people who now don't have jobs? Nothing.
They would be better off under a bridge on the
Del
border.
Rio, Texas.
They really would.
They really would be better off under a bridge, which is sad. That's how bad it is there. So you're sending these people back into a disaster zone in which they will not allow the prime minister to leave the country because they think he might have been involved in killing the old prime minister. That country, that functional nation, that you're going to send 15,000 people back to. Now, people are landing and saying, like, wait a minute, we didn't know we were going back to Haiti.
Yeah, they were promised they were going to Florida. They said that they were
Some
going to be.
of them were.
Yeah, some of them were promised.
Hey, we got your tickets to Disneyland. We'll send your whole family there. Get on this plane. Get on this plane.
And the doors open up and they're in Haiti.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that?
Oh,
Look what we're doing. We're doing this to people all over the world right now.
We are doing everything the left accuses America of doing. Being monsters. We are being monsters because that's who they are.
Yeah.
They believe that that's what America is, and so now they're just executing what America does.
Well, and anytime they're in power, That is what America is.
It is.
Because that's who they are and what they do.
Who was it that put the Native Americans on the Trail of Tears? Democrats. Who was it that brought the Jim Crow laws? Democrats. Who was it that put people behind bars or put them in concentration camps if you were Japanese? The Democrats. Who were against the civil rights movement? The Democrats. What the hell is wrong with you? Mm-hmm. What is wrong with people? They have not changed their ways. They are the same people. If you remember, there was a big change in the 1960s. All of the Klan members, they went over to the other side. No, they didn't. Not one changed their affiliation. Not one. Do we need to point out that Robert Byrd was beloved by the Clintons and everybody else? He was the grand wizard of the KKK.
Do we need to point out who did his eulogy?
Yeah.
Joe Biden.
Barack Obama spoke, Bill Clinton, and every one of them apologized for him.
Yeah.
Essentially. They're like, he might have been a racist at one point, but he's a good guy.
Yeah, and they said, Joe Biden talked about the inspiration of his younger life.
Yeah.
And what an amazing thing it was. I mean, and he went on for years and years and years and years after he left the KKK, still saying all sorts of racist things.
And you know who's not been a racist? Donald Trump.
Right.
Donald Trump has done more for Black America than I think any president possibly since Lincoln. I mean, look at what he did. As far as just creating atmosphere where you can get jobs. Look what he did just in New York. Yeah. This guy has been, it was amazing. And now what? Back to the plantation and welfare checks. It's an abomination.